You know, you nearly blew it talking in front of Greenlee.
I thought she was asleep, but you covered very well.
Well, after you left, she kept asking me over and over again, why would Ryan being alive change how I feel about carrying her baby?
But she doesn't suspect anything, does she?
No, God, no. If Greenlee ever finds out what happened the night her baby was created, it can't happen. Hi, I barely know you. Let's talk about your baby. That seems kind of bizarre.
Why? Who doesn't like babies?
Most single guys. They get freaked by the strange gurglings and droolings, the inability to discuss sports and television. Your chosen field.
Yeah, but it used to be medicine. For a while, I followed in my dad's footsteps.
So one of your favorite subjects is still babies? You did the med school thing. You know how it works.
Yeah, but the details behind your baby are pretty remarkable. That was pretty unbelievable, actually.
Excuse me? What's so unbelievable?
We can have this out, Jack. I just didn't want to do it in front of my brother.
You know, if I could take both you and your brother down, what a big bonus that would be for me.
Look, I get that you're against him.
Against? Against doesn't begin to cover it, Ryan.
I understand how you feel.
No, you will
Jack.
never understand how I feel. Your brother terrorized all three of my daughters and tried to kill them. And you gave him the means and the opportunity. And now you're putting Greenlee through 7 different kinds of hell all over again? No. Boy, I would love to figure out a way to see both you and Jonathan rot in prison. But you know what? I can't quite figure out how to put you there right now, but I will guarantee you, I'm going to make sure your brother never enjoys one more hour of freedom.
Jackson Montgomery wants me to be dead.
No, he's just frightened for his family.
Aiden hates me too. Their eyes, they get all angry and hard when they look at me.
They'll get over it.
Sam wanted to shoot me with his gun. That would have made him feel better. Jackson and Aiden too.
No, they thought you were dead. And now you're back. That's just a lot for them to handle.
They really want me to be dead.
They're just mad because of all those things that happened when you were sick. But it wasn't you, Jonathan. It was the tumor, and it was the meds, and they'll understand that. We'll make them understand that.
I try to make people, only they don't believe me, Aaron. How can I make people see that I'm not bad anymore?
Simple. You pull yourself together, and you tell the truth. This is Mr. Summerhill, the district attorney. Right now, he is the only one who has to understand what happened.
You can go, but Babe stays.
Amanda Dillon nearly met her maker when she was hit by your car. Babe says she was driving. You backed her up.
That was an accident.
An accident on the heels of an angry fight between Babe and Amanda.
Oh, Babe would never run anybody down.
But she did.
Not intentionally.
I'll call my attorneys. That's not going to be necessary. Babe's not going anywhere.
Any particular reason why not?
Just shut up and enjoy the ride.
Why are you so set against Babe coming downtown to answer questions? What are you so afraid of?
Derek always wants to get a look at the other half, so he busts in whenever he can.
Amanda Dillon nearly died last night.
He breaks up Thanksgiving dinners, parties, always overdressed and underprepared. No search warrant, no Chief Fry. Say, is that a search warrant in your pocket, or are you just happy to see us?
I'm not here to arrest anyone.
Well, then you can walk through the door alone, without Babe.
Most innocent people aren't afraid to answer a few questions.
I'm not scared.
No, it's a question of protecting your rights. Derek, I'll have one of my attorneys come down to your office and give you and your men a refresher course on the Bill of Rights.
You're a real civic-minded character. Let's talk about your rights, babe. You're not under duress, either by me or them. You're free to come and go as you please, both here and if you come down to the station.
I know.
I can't hold you. I can't force you to answer anything.
I don't like the idea.
Yeah, for once we agree.
Give it up, Derek. You're outnumbered.
Your numbers don't mean squat. Tell me why you're so afraid to come to the station and make a statement.
Babe? You're not taking a step out of here with this guy.
I can meet any time you say.
Find another citizen to harass.
This isn't harassment. But I bet, even if I wanted to make you sweat, it'd be nothing compared to the way the Chandlers can turn on the heat. If they're intimidating you, if you're afraid JR will
All right,
punish
that's it. You're out of here. You're done.
What's shaking you so bad, JR? Why are you scared?
Your time is up, Fry. I'm asking you to leave now.
Because if you let her out of your sight, you're afraid she'll tell the truth, that you were behind the wheel, blind drunk, when you slammed into Amanda Dillon.
Colin, you've got 25 pounds of medical records on your desk, plus the workups from Jonathan's doctors and your own experts.
And they all agree, don't they?
Jonathan Lavery did not have the capacity to distinguish between right and wrong at the time he committed those crimes. The documents prove it.
Well, do they prove that I'm good now? Or is it just a way for me to get out of jail?
Jonathan had brain surgery. They removed a tumor from his brain this big, along with taking antipsychotics that he wasn't supposed to take. He's not responsible for the crimes that he committed.
Why are the guilty ones never responsible? I had my fill of phony excuses and pleas when I was the DA.
So what do you think? You think I'm making this up? You think the medical experts are making this up?
I think you can find an expert to agree to anything. You know, maybe you could have pulled this off in another city.
If you had the type of tumor that Jonathan
Hey,
had...
you know what we do? We'd all go on a crime spree, huh? All of us. A little murder, a little robbery.
You would do things that you would never normally consider.
Well, that's your brother's excuse. What's yours? For everything you've done. Huh? What was Braden's excuse for raping my sister? Hey, you know what? Maybe tumors run in your family. Had a checkup lately?
I made mistakes, Jack.
Yes, you did. And you're not going to waltz right back into my daughter's life with a simple "I'm sorry" and a slap on the wrist.
I never.
I don't know what
come back.
screwed your family up so bad, all of you. But I will tell you one thing: the crimes end here. Now, I will not allow you to harm Greenlee again.
I don't intend to. I intend to make up for what I've done, Jack.
And how long you think you're going to feel like that, Ryan? Huh? How long until something sets you off? Like maybe, say, your brother being put away for the rest of his life. That'll make you angry, huh? What are you going to do with that anger? Maybe take it out on Greenlee, maybe beat her, maybe even kill her?
Never.
And what proof do we have of that, Ryan? Should we just wait and see? No. I want you gone and out of Greenlee's life.
That is for Greenlee to decide.
Really sorry you ever came back.
We're having a child, Jackson.
Yeah, well, you weren't a part of that decision, were you, Ryan? And guess what? You're not a part of it now, and you never will be.
Something else for Greenlee to decide.
The child should never have been conceived, but it was. I'll tell you something, that child is born. You will be allowed nowhere near it.
Jack, that child is Ryan's as well as Greenlee's. It's not up to you to decide that child's future.
How long till the test results?
I put a rush on them. You've been very courageous, Kendall. Especially the decision you made that night this baby was created.
Just, no one can find out about this. Whatever it takes, do whatever you have to do. If anyone catches on or Greenlee even gets a hint, you can't let her know.
What's there to discuss, Dad? It's all there in the file. I read it. What are you going to do, draw me a diagram?
The file? Did you break into my filing cabinet?
Well, how else was I supposed to get a hold of Kendall's file?
You must not use this secret.
I swear, I will do everything in my power to make sure Greenlee doesn't find out the truth.
Friends have become surrogates for friends before. We're not unique.
Come on. That's just one factoid. Everything that led to the decision to have a baby? Your husband's apparent tragic death? You and Kendall, friends now, sure, but before? Mortal enemies?
That's pretty dramatic.
Exactly. It's the stuff ratings are made of. New Beginnings would take its time slot in every market. If only Erica would go for it. Which she won't, because Kendall's involved. But if only I didn't have that exclusivity clause, I'd pitch this.
Oh, hooray for the clause.
Forget TV. This belongs on film. It's a great drama. The dreams, the heartbreak, the setback, complications. The night of the blackout, this thing is a heart stopper.
Whoa, wait a minute. The night of the blackout? What are you talking about?
Blackout? Tension must have killed you.
Why should it have?
When the generator at the clinic failed to kick in, and all the sperm samples thawed, they were useless. For the future, I mean.
They were... all of them? Even Ryan's?
Unless I misunderstood. No, I'm sure that's what my dad said. He went ballistic. No wonder, right?
No wonder. The samples were compromised, even including Ryan's.
Kendall only had that one chance to get pregnant with your baby. Well, with Ryan supposedly out of the picture, it was then or never.
No, your dad implanted 4 embryos. There were 8 left. They were still okay, weren't they?
Josh, what are you doing here?
I'm making a gesture of, not sure what.
Friendship?
Well, it's a lovely gesture of whatever.
And for the record, I didn't put it on my expense account.
Now that is bonus points for you.
Well, don't get used to it. It's a one-shot deal. I have to make it back to the office. Good to see you two. 3 of you are doing so well.
Are we doing well? How'd the test go?
Well, whether our baby is a Taurus or a Gemini, he or she will have an amazing taste in fashion and an affinity for
No more jokes. This is serious. I have a question about our baby, and I need you to answer it honestly.
Jack, this is a baby we're talking about.
I mean, now some babies grow up to be very, very challenging, very headstrong human beings. See all of our children in the dictionary.
Erica, for all intents and purposes, Ryan helped his brother harm Greenlee.
Okay, I think you're oversimplifying, but even so, who are you to keep that baby from his father, from Ryan?
I'm a person who puts Greenlee's welfare and the welfare of her child first, that's who.
I am putting him first, Jack.
Okay, Jack, let's just say you succeed in keeping that child from Ryan. Do you think that child's going to be grateful? I mean, later on, when that child is a teenager and demands answers and to meet Ryan?
I don't care if that child's grateful to me or not. I don't care if that child hates me. I will do what's right for it.
According to you.
Jack, this is so wrong.
Protecting my family is wrong. I disagree, okay?
You think that Ryan is a threat? If it wasn't for Ryan, Kendall and Greenlee would both be dead.
Oh, please. Do we have to relive his heroics at the mine?
No, at the roadside bar. They were trapped in the fire. It was Ryan who saved them.
Babe told you, I told you, I was in the passenger seat.
You remember that clearly?
Yeah, clear as...
Vodka? No, but that's not your drink. I remember smelling scotch on your breath the night of the accident.
Unless you have breathalyzer
What
tests.
he doesn't.
Or blood tests.
It's mine.
You got nothing on me, because there's nothing to get.
Except a flask.
Is there a law against a passenger having had a cocktail?
I can use one.
I was sober. That's why I know that without a doubt that this was an accident. Babe was doing the speed limit when Amanda dashed out in front of us so fast and so close there was no possible way that she could avoid her.
That's how it was, huh, babe?
That's what she told you at the accident site.
You were the driver. That's JR's story and you're sticking to it?
Why not? It's the truth.
I have nothing else left to say.
I'll get back to you. This is an ongoing investigation.
Is it too early for a Bloody Mary?
Mama, do you think you could please go check on little A?
Well, yeah, honey, but...
Adam, how about you join her?
You're inviting me to leave my own living room? When hell freezes over.
And the temperature's dropping fast, so go on, Dad.
I hope you know what you're doing, son.
Mother's absolutely right. Cocktail is in order. You thirsty? Well, you could have just said no.
New rule.
We break the crystal before we drink instead of after, is that it?
I'm not going to let you get away with it. No more drinking your way to a liver transplant. Especially since nobody likes you enough to give you part of theirs.
I can always buy part of one.
Maybe. But they don't sell brains on the black market, and you are killing way too much.
You don't tell me when I can drink.
Oh, but I can sure make sure you don't do it on my watch.
Oh, you have a watch, do you? When was all this decided?
A few minutes ago, when your booze haze cleared long enough for you to realize you were driving when Amanda was hit.
If this is true.
If. Jack, do you want to see the damaged room?
No, I want to know why no one told me.
Jack, look, you were out all night. You were on high alert for Jonathan. And obviously you didn't check your voicemail. Yeah, 2 of those are from me. I didn't leave you the details of the fire. I didn't want you to hear that on a message.
There were no serious injuries, Jack. Kendall and Greenlee are still in the hospital.
They're in the hospital, but only for observation and tests. They're fine. And the baby is fine. You can thank Ryan for that, too.
How did it happen?
Ryan had to break through a second-story window, and he carried both of those women to safety.
What started the fire?
I don't know.
Tell me something. Where was your supposedly now mild-mannered brother when all this was going on? Where was Jonathan when Greenlee was trapped and could have burned to death?
Ryan and I are both Rh negative. If Kendall's Rh negative, then... Ow.
Don't worry. If the baby were Rh positive and Kendall were Rh negative, then we'd have a problem.
See? Home free. Now, you got any other worries you need us to squash before they get out of hand? Or would you rather see our baby? Baby or babies?
Baby, singular. Although it was perfectly possible all 4 embryos would take. In this case, we...
I think one is just great. Don't you think, Greenlee? I mean, I'll have to admit it's fine by me.
One is perfect. Where's the sonogram? Ta-da! Our baby. Most gorgeous, lovely baby ever.
Hold on. I have an emergency at the studio. How long were you with Greenlee?
Not long. Look, I really...
You had time to chat with someone you barely know after breaking into my private files and reading Kendall's file.
I gave you my word, Dad.
If anything happens to their dream and shatters their lives, I'll know who's responsible.
Is it too late to have Thanksgiving cards printed? Because I'm so thankful.
Maybe in a little pilgrim hat. Let's see. Hey, don't hold out on me.
You held out on me.
No, I didn't.
You didn't tell me the night of the blackout the fertility clinic's entire inventory got thought out.
Was I supposed to?
I need the complete and full truth from you, Kendall, always. I trusted Ryan with my life, and all I got was lies and betrayal.
Really, I'm completely on your side. We're closer than sisters.
All my life, everyone's told me how much they love me. My mother, Roger, the man they raised me to think was my father, they all adored me, they said. But with their actions, they didn't give a damn about me. They didn't even get to know me. I thought I finally found someone I could count on.
You know you can count on me.
For the truth? No secrets? The
complete story no matter how much it hurts me. Can I count on you for that? Wait a second. Is this because I kept out a few details about the dumb... it was more than just details. I wasn't thinking about the stupid blackout. Don't lie to me. Greenlee, I didn't intentionally keep it from you. God, I didn't want to think you were the one with the psycho. You knew that we only had a couple of chances for you to get pregnant. Just those 8 embryos that were left from the first time. You knew that that would be it. No retakes, no do-overs. You could have told me. No, I couldn't. You thought that I'd fold from the stress. Because Ryan's baby meant so much to me, so you took it on yourself. You took on all that worry alone. Okay, listen to me. This was not so much selflessness as it was survival instinct. I know there's so much more riding on this pregnancy, and I didn't want to deal with you skitzing out all over the place. Well, once you knew the pregnancy took, you could have told me then. Like you knowing I was pregnant would have reduced the pressure. And then, since Ryan's crazy memorial service, haven't we had enough to deal with? Oh, God. When you're right, you're right. Thank you for being the one person I can still trust.
Kendall and I are friends. Only friends, no dating, okay? And she's my boss's daughter, which alone rates a bouquet.
And Greenlee is one.
I would have waited with a stranger, all right? She said Kendall wouldn't be long, so we sat and talked.
What are you up to?
Nothing. Look, I know the damage it would cause if it got out.
The consequences would be devastating.
Yeah, look, I like Kendall. And Greenlee seems nice enough. I've nothing against her. Why would I set out to wreck her life?
Jonathan seems sincerely repentant.
He was sincere.
Thanks.
What did he tell you?
Well, the fire commissioner says they're not quite sure what happened yet. They're putting the pieces together, but he did say that they found the remnants of a space heater. And they know the fire started in that area.
And?
In the stables of Wildwind, a space heater was turned over and ignited some straw. Well, that's your brother Jonathan's M.O. Now, isn't it?
I did it. I can't believe I did it. I did it. Make it look like an accident, Braden said, so I turned over the heater, so everything burned up like an accident, like Braden said.
Your brother Braden was already dead at the time of Edmund Gray's murder.
That's the biggest part I don't understand. It's Braden, because I loved him, and he was my brother. I killed him, right? How could I have done that? Braden didn't tell me to kill him. I don't need it's confusion. It's all tangled up in my head. It got to be in my mind somehow that killing Braden had to be to protect the family? I've tried to ask myself that over and over to make it make sense, but how does killing my brother, how is that the right thing to do for the family?
Oh, well, hello there. What's your hurry?
Oh, we came up here for a visit.
Well, it's time for his bath.
Oh, it is. Oh, well, okay. We can wait. I guess. You run along.
No, wait. You said we could wait.
Oh, well, just call me when the baby's dried and talked, and I'll come right back.
Meanwhile, you tiptoe downstairs to eavesdrop.
Crystal, I have some business calls to make.
You're sticking right here with me, all right? Babe and JR can handle themselves.
Oh, that's the plan, is it? Granny stays up here with Gramps, and Babe goes down and starts working on the husband.
What in the name of all that is unholy are you blathering about?
Is this part of your two-part strategy that you and Babe cooked up last night? Is she out there making a deal right now?
Would you give it a rest and be human for 1 minute?
How much did you trailer trash ladies plan on taking us for anyway?
Wow, I really struck sweet-talking gold when I hooked up with you. For once, would you cut the bull and blather and own up? You are scared spitless.
You know, you don't scare me, babe.
That's not what I'm after.
Okay. What are you after?
I've been wondering what you want. And part of it is obvious. Me in an orange jumpsuit, steel bracelets, in a prison surrounded by razor wire.
That is what I want. But what do you want?
You could start with a little bit of gratitude. I had about 1 million chances to tell Derek that you were sweating scotch behind the wheel.
But you didn't. Why not?
Oh, sending you to prison does sound like yummy revenge, but maybe I want more than that.
How much more? Come on, babe. It's blackmail. What will it take to satisfy you?
How about you take a wild guess?
It's your price, babe. Name it.
I don't give a flying. You can stuff your money, JR.
It's little Adam, isn't it? Visitation. Or do you think I'm just going to hand over custody to you?
Here are my terms. Our son stays put. No moving him to Europe on some late-night flight. Little Adam grows up in Pine Valley.
Doesn't seem so bad.
Oh, I'm not finished. You stay in Pine Valley, too. And you stop soaking up booze.
Because livers are hard to come by.
Because alcohol doesn't make the pain go away. It makes it worse.
Why do you care what I do or how I feel?
Well, you're not drunk and you're not stupid. You must know why.
I don't scare easily, if at all, and I'm certainly not afraid of you and Babe.
What about JR? What about the fact that he is off his rails? It's a drunken mess. Adam, he is numbing himself. He's trying to stop the hurt, forget the pain, some of which you inflicted. But all that boils down to shake in your boots, terrified. Now, I know you're searching your memory banks for all the wrong things you said, for all the times you should have drawn the line and you didn't, and the times that you did when you shouldn't have.
All parents make mistakes.
We do. But you're getting close to breaking my record.
What do you want from me?
I have ached for my child and all the things I did wrong with her. I messed up good. But I still keep trying to make it up to her.
What should I do?
You want a demonstration?
Yeah, maybe.
Jonathan came back to face what he's done. There's no way that he would harm Greenlee or Kendall.
That sounds familiar. Where have I heard that? I know where I've heard it before. The last time you were going to take care of Jonathan, make him better. Before he almost killed Greenlee and Kendall and Lily.
Jack, this isn't helping anyone.
My brother wants to make things right.
But when he spends the rest of his life behind bars, that'll be a start.
As a kid, Braden would show me things like how to do the corners on the bed. But Braden knew how to do it like how they do beds in the army. Braden was real smart, too. He would help me with my homework, and that way I wouldn't have to bother Dad. And Braden always gave me good advice. And Dad was still tough on me. He would hit me and he would do things, but it would have been even worse without Braden. Braden was always right. And I remembered all of it. then at college, Braden would still tell me things. But he wasn't there then. But I still heard him. And Braden would tell me things from inside my head.
When Jonathan was at Princeton, he knew something wasn't right, so he went to a doctor to get some help, and the doctor misdiagnosed him.
Braden's voice got louder and louder. My headaches got worse. There was just so much in my head. The doctor said the pills would help me. That the pills would make things quieter, and that the pills would make it so I wasn't in so much pain.
The doctor prescribed him antipsychotics. Jonathan was taking a medication that had an adverse effect because he wasn't psychotic.
Because he can't be helped, right? Because he's criminally insane.
Braden changed. What he said changed. He had helped me, and I had to help him. Braden said that's family. That's how it works. So I did what he said. And Braden was older, so he was right. I did what Braden said.
Do you still believe what Braden said was right?
Braden didn't tell me anything. Braden wasn't inside my head. It was a tumor. And those people I scared. I hurt them. I killed people. That's never right. That's never right. No matter if you think you hear voices in your head or not, that's never right. I like the quiet now.
What do you think should happen to you? Do you think you should be set free without doing any time in prison?
I don't think I'll ever hurt anyone again, ever. I don't want to. But those people that I hurt when I was sick, they want to hurt me. They want me to be punished. I don't know. You might have to get tough with me like Dad used to. I don't know. I'm just real happy that I'm not the one that has to pick.
Your mother suffered disappointment after disappointment.
Because she couldn't conceive. I know.
Yes, but what you don't know, you did not see the agony she went through.
I know. It drove her to a suicide attempt.
If she hadn't finally gotten pregnant with you, she would have taken her own life. You were her miracle baby. You were my miracle baby, Josh. You keep that secret to yourself. Greenleaf deserves to have her own miracle.
How can anyone not believe in miracles? My baby was meant to be. So are you and Ryan.
I'm protecting my brother because he deserves protection.
Yeah, never mind the people he might murder. Just get him off on this bogus tumor defense.
Jack, come on. You haven't even spoken to any of the doctors who support this
I
defense.
don't need to speak to the doctors, Eric. I know what they are. They're quacks. Bought and paid for.
I love Greenleaf. There is no possible way that I would hurt.
Jack, it's good you're here.
What? Montgomery has got nothing to do with
I will
my
do
brother's case.
anything that I can to get justice for Edmund Gray.
I didn't want to kill or hurt anyone.
And that's exactly what he told the DA.
Oh, well, what a surprise. What the hell else was he going to say?
Look, could we please hear what Mr. Summerhill has to say? Have you decided what should happen to Jonathan?
Yes, I have.
Oh, come on. No. Relax. I'm not going to bite you. Now, do I have your attention? You listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Good. This is what you do. You reach out to JR and you say, son, I'm sorry for all the things that I did wrong, all the things I should have done and didn't. And JR, you can love me or you can hate me, but I love you. That's why I can't watch you destroy yourself like this. I don't know what I can do to help you pull yourself through this, but you've got to trust me enough to tell me.
It's a pretty dark day when you have to go to the enemy for parenting advice.
I know I've done my share of harm, but you hear me now, and you believe me later. It's never too late to turn that wagon train around. All right, now, let go of me now. You're holding me too tight.
You're out to prove that you're a better person than I am.
You know, before all the mistakes and the rotten things that we did to each other, I thought we were for keeps. I thought we'd grow old together.
Until you bled me dry.
I loved you so much. And we made a life together. Our love created little A. And I know deep down somewhere the guy that I fell in love with is still there.
I'm fine. I'm great. Why don't you worry about yourself?
I do. And I worry about little Adam. He deserves to have the best part of you, JR. You just have to find it. Damn it. I don't want to lose that part of you either, okay? I don't want to lose you.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
When it comes to being mean, these guys are downright biblical.
Me Cain, him Abel.
It's a New Testament to evil on All My Children.
Excellent.
All My Children, next on SoapNet.
On the next All My Children.
You want to take a shot at me? Go right ahead.
What can I do to make you not afraid of me anymore?
He's coming back at the face behind the wheel, so angry. Oh my God, babe, no, stop!
I can take you on my worst day.
Show me what you got.